Let me see. What are the... Okay, I'm gonna copy that. Let me go ahead and slip this in here. I hope that this is going to be the right thing. Oh my gosh, my brain is a little bit dead at this point, but that's okay. Bam. Hopefully this will work. I want to give a huge thank you as well to the people who have followed, who have subscribed. You're helping support the stream and buy prizes.
Possibly going.
Hello, Corndad.
Hello.
Hey, I hear a little bit in the background.
It's going to be what it's going to be right now. I can't do a whole about it.
Okay, that's...
Flying, homemade Play-Doh, things like that. And it was a good way for Mike.
Okay, I can probably adjust things a little bit on my side.
I mean, things will clear up when my wife gets off the phone.
Oh, okay. You know, it's good to be on the phone. You gotta chat with people. Well, Corndan, you have put a lot of work into this. I highly appreciate what you've done in order to get the gauntlets put together. You made a lot of the states, and you definitely went and vetted and made sure that everybody who received them had them. Yeah, so let's go ahead and reveal the games that we have today for our second gauntlet. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this looks like a nightmare, Corndan.
It's pretty rough, yeah.
But, you know, I live for nightmares. That's what we do here. So let me go ahead and go through a little bit of what we've got. Oh my gosh. Come on. You can do this, Discord. You can do this, not Discord. You can do this. Me. That's right. I need to give myself a pep talk. I can do this. Because the games that we have today, first one, Castilian for the NES, Beat the Stage. It's a little bit of a confusing puzzle. I wouldn't call it a platformer, kind of is, but not really. Second, Daydreamin' Davy, one of the Corndan specials here. Third is... Yep. Yeah. Complete the forest stage. Is this the early stage or a later forest?
It is actually stage 1.
Oh, okay. Cool. Dragonfire for Atari 2600 is stage 3. Collect the treasure and get through the door. Fourth, we've got Green Dog for Game Gear. Beat the final level. Fifth is going to be Makai Hakenden Shada. Successfully cross the bridge to the northeast of your starting point. Samurai Ghost coming up next. I like Samurai Ghost. It's fun. Defeat the green boss without game overing. Seventh is Sonic Racer. Reach level 9. Space Ace for number 8. Beat the stage. Cid of Valis. Stage 9, defeat the boss, and finally the Terminator on NES. Destroy the 2 robots, then reach the blue door. Honestly, you know, I've got some opinions about what would be good to start with and what I would avoid.
I mean, if it were me, I would start with Davy, maybe. That's like a 2-minute state.
Oh, yeah.
Space Ace isn't too bad. It's like 6 minutes, but it's not too bad. Sonic Eraser, once you figure out what's going on, is really quick.
Okay. I feel like, honestly, I know Cid of Valis really well, so I would jump with that. There are a lot of states in this that can be done super quickly, but won't necessarily be done that quickly, you know?
Yep.
I think that the last one, I don't know if there are any trap states in this one. Would you say that any of them are?
We haven't really been trying to get a whole lot of trap states in general. I don't think that there are any sort of trap states in here. I think there are a couple that are longer. Castilian might be the closest thing to a trap state just because you have to figure out what's going on. But it's not necessarily a trap.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. Castilian a little bit longer. Space Ace always makes me a little bit worried, but that's just because it's a really bad game.
It's also probably the most sort of straightforward state in here.
Wait, the most straightforward out of all of these games?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to go beat the stage, and like Space Ace, they're long and all of that, but it's not like there's nothing crazy you have to go figure out or do anything like that.
Well, that's good.
I mean, that doesn't make it easy, right? It just, you know, means like you just go do the thing and you're done.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can do this. I just need to use my brain. Ku5ogrande, my brain is not doing brain things today. Let me tell you. Oh, by the way, just so everybody knows, we do have Don't Make Us Bored this next week. Of course, barring any troubles that happen. This last one was a lot of fun with some scary games that we had. And we were hoping that we could get a few more scary games so that we can have Halloween Part 2. You can never run out of Halloween, Ku5ogrande.
Putting in. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, we'll see what we get. Also, largely depends on if Ku5ogrande and I's sanity is still intact by the time this week is done, or by the time these gauntlets are done. Oh my gosh.
We'll see,
Yeah. By the way, was it Author Blues who's doing the audio for us? Sweet. Okay, I think that is going to be it. Let's go ahead and hear how the audio is for him. Ku5ogrande, how's your week been going?
Busy trying to get all of this together.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Ku5ogrande. I'm sorry.
6 more of these to go. No, we've gotten a lot of help, so.
Yeah, we have, the GMs have really jumped in the last few days to help test out the states. Thank you, GMs. We definitely have a lot more to put together, though, so I hope that they're able to keep going. I know that oftentimes towards the end of the gauntlets, a lot of them are just a little bit stressed and forget to help. So please don't forget. Well, ping y'all. You're all super helpful. Hey, we've got Author Blues versus Melos today in the gauntlet. Oh my gosh, this music. Now, everybody should know that with this gauntlet that we have here, the gauntlets, they can have prior knowledge of the games here. And this is the one round where having knowledge of various games actually can help. And, so I'm excited to see. Author Blues is likely going to be starting with Space Ace, and it looks like Melos is starting with our 6th state that is called Samurai Ghost. So I'm going to do the countdown. Best of luck, players. Everybody get ready to spam emotes, please. Okay, we need, if there are any emotes from any of these games, there's Space, there's Castles, there's Davey. He's a good guy.
There's Dragons.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
There's Sonics. There's Terminators.
Yeah, all the good stuff. Okay, Melos is starting with Dragonfire and has absolutely been torched. Oh, I love it. Oh, this level on Space Ace. I love this one. This is where I energized, baby.
Yep.
It's one of my favorites. Sorry for the crumpling noises there. It looks like Author Blues may not have mapped the controls correctly. Let's see if he is able to do this.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that we tell them, that they have to do all of this and set it all up.
Ku5ogrande.
Not on us.
Not Ku5ogrande. I meant to say Author Blues. Apparently his controls didn't save. Oh no.
But we can talk about Dragonfire for a little bit because it's kind of crazy. All you have to do is go get all these treasures and get out the door. And that dragon will just basically breathe fire on you. But once you do that, you're like, Melos, you're already done.
Yeah, did Melos actually complete it?
Completed that green stage, yeah.
Very, very nice. Yeah, it's a fast state.
I don't know if he knows he's done.
Okay, I think Yeah, if Melos asks if he's done, then that is completely fine. But yeah, that was a very, very fast date. All you have to do is collect the treasure and get through the door with the dragon. But the dragon moves so fast that it just murders you.
Yeah, you either catch it real fast or not.
I set it to the highest difficulty.
All right, so Melos has moved on to Citavallis, which is just beat this boss. But here's the thing, you have all the health and everything, but you have level 1 weapons. It's awful.
Yeah, Citavallis is extremely difficult if you do not have any of the upgrades, especially...
Now, you get the armor upgrades, right? And you have a whole bunch of health.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine, right? But after that, like, no weapon stuff, so you got to kind of figure out what you want to do, and it's a lot of just a waiting game. It's not hard to do. You just have to basically take your time.
Yep. Author Blues is doing pretty well with Space Ace. Honestly, I believe Author Blues has played this stage before.
Yes. Believe so.
And honestly, you know, if there is a game that you know, probably getting it out of the way early on is the best thing to do. Yeah, Skybills is saying, yes, Author Blues has played this. Skybills would definitely know. I've played this stage. I hate this stage.
Yeah, it's not real good.
I've got memories of this stage. Yeah, I think Author Blues is going to clear it relatively quickly. Not a big surprise. No!
I love the little, you know, Don Bluth animations of like deaths and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they're so good. Yeah, the fact that there are no checkpoints, that's what really makes this stage extremely difficult.
Yeah, like once you figure out what to do, it's not so bad, but you can't make a single mistake on it because like anything kills you, and
you go to the beginning.
Go right back to the beginning.
Yeah, Melos is starting to get a little bit of this fight done. Using the 3-way shot in order to hit the boss, probably a good idea here.
That's what I did. You can only damage the boss like when he opens up that midsection, so it takes a long time to do.
I've played a lot of this game, though. We've had Citavallis a few times on Ku5ogrande before. I remember Rain had to play this at one point, and that was, I don't know, I've really enjoyed this pretty much every time I've watched it.
Like, it's a what I would call a semi-competent game, right? Most of the Valis games are competent enough, you know, when you know what's going on, right? It does what it's set out to do. It's just, there's something about it that's just not good across the board.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't know if it's like level design or enemy design or something like that, right? But
yeah, is that it for Melos, or no? I think Melos died.
Melos died.
Megas, who's that? He's a great leader. Now you must die. Well, okay, thank you, robot. Not a very nice robot. Also,
I mean, if your boss was Megas, would you, you know, be nice either?
Nah, I'd be a huge jerk, to be honest. Yeah, the biggest problem is that these missiles are very hard to dodge.
Yep, like, if you can dodge the missiles, you've got this in the bag, is what it comes down to. That was, for me, the difficulty of the state.
I love that, like, the bikini is by far the best armor.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you really want the one with the high defense, right? Because, like, you're just gonna take hits.
It's worth playing around a little bit with it. By the way, Author Blues is through the state for Space Ace, moving on to another game. And it looks like we get Terminator NES. Oh, this one's not good. Okay, he's checking just to make sure controls are mapped correctly.
Like, legitimately, I kind of like the NES Terminator, but it's not particularly good.
Oh, this one! Oh my gosh. Yeah, you really have to figure out how to manipulate the airplane so that it doesn't shoot you. And once you figure that out, you've got the state in the bag. Hey, Mello's moving on.
At least to start. All right, so Mello's has got Sonic Eraser, and you see like the green rods with like the discs around them. You want to get rid of those.
This is a Sonic game?
It's a puzzle game that has Sonic attached to it. Now,
okay.
Unlike like Puyo Pop or something like that, it's kind of in that similar vein. So you can rotate what colors go where in a formation, but you can't change the shape.
Mm-hmm.
And it only takes two things to do. So Mello's cleared that state. Like, that state is all about, or no, clearing up to level 9. But, you know, so these are just all about clearing those little things. But you only need to put two next to each other for it to clear, so it's not that bad.
So is this round 8 for Mello's?
Yes.
Okay.
So why do I think it's kind of acceptable? I didn't say it was acceptable. I said I kind of like it. There's a difference.
Oh, yeah, there's... Like, it doesn't really make too much sense how you move the blocks around. It takes some work getting used to that.
Well, I was referring to Terminator, but this too, yeah. Like, like once you kind of like get the feel for Sonic Eraser, I think it's not so bad. But right, I think there's that frustration of like I hit rotate and this isn't doing what I wanted it to do.
Oh, the platforming in Terminator is so bad. Oh my gosh, there he goes.
Yep. So the difficulty in Terminator, right, is multiple that plane right down there that you've got to like just make sure you're not on a ramp when you're shooting. And then the blue Terminator is not that bad, but it's the in between that's just real bad.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Author Blues. Blue Robot, yeah. I like this Blue Robot. He's cool. Dead, but cool.
Yeah, and then you just gotta make sure that you don't die. Which, you know, you do.
Mm-hmm. This plane is so bad.
Yeah, it's kind of like, and it just sets you up for failure because unless you can get all that timing right, like to down it really fast, you're down at least one life, right? And then you're going into the Terminator sections where if you're just gonna run and grunt, they're gonna take a life each.
Oh yeah. Mello's, by the way, struggling with Sonic Eraser. Not too surprising though. This game isn't good. Not good.
But it's not, once again, it's consistent. And once you kind of, right, like figure out the rules of the game, right, it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like the level that Mello's is on, you need to take out the yellow diamond and the blue sphere, right,
yes,
down on the bottom, and then it's all over. So also in a section on Terminator that's real bad, right?
Oh,
it's all precision jumps.
Like, it's impossible to describe just how bad the platforming is in this game. Honestly, landing on the platforms, the wide platforms, is hard enough.
The wide platforms aren't bad as long as you take your time. But those other ones, it's literally precision, and the jump physics are just awful.
They're some of the worst jump physics I've ever experienced on NES. It's... Oh, there we go! Through it!
If by through you mean into the pit? Yes. Yep. Yeah, if like your foot is not contacting it when you hit the ground, even if, whether or not you think it should, right? You're through. You know, and the music's bad for the game, but there's like something about it, like they tried and put together, honestly, something that's kind of interesting. That just isn't real good.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I remember trying this part and it made me so angry. Very rarely have I been this angry. Oh, a Sonic Eraser, I believe, is down for Melos. Melos managed to reach level 9.
So now we're on Makai Hakuden Shada, which I really like. Yeah, you gotta get to the blue door.
It's right there. Just a couple more jumps. Author Blues is through Terminator. Very nice. Ah.
So we're about where I kind of figured we'd be, 12, 13 minutes in, we got 2 states down each.
Mm-hmm.
So what Melrose is going to find out is that he's going to get up here to the bridge, and there's a swordsman on the bridge that if these, like, gorillas don't take him out first, the swordsman's going to just wreck him. I, Gario, shall rule the world. No one can stop you.
Well, I mean, he was right. Oh, Green Dog! Yep. Oh, I love this one!
Yeah, so this is just... the state itself's not so bad, it's really long.
I don't know, any of the skateboarding in Green Dog is so difficult to do well. Oh, there we go, Author Blues. Yeah, you didn't even have to do good platforming.
Yeah, for some of those, you don't even have to worry about it, right? Just, like, jump into it. So, basically, Melrose is doing the right thing here. Getting the armor and getting the weapon and all of that, like, is...
Yeah.
Right, the armor and the item, right, are the way to go.
I love that, like, they have to go shopping in order to do this state well. Author Blues right into the pit. The biggest problem with this state, for Green Dog, I'd say, is that there are some springs that can bounce you directly to your death.
And there's a couple, one that's kind of coming up for Off here in a little bit when it gets to that point, right, that, like... you're just going to hit it just because of the way the game goes.
Yep.
So you have to be real careful about it, and if you hit it, it throws you into a pit. Like that one right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's kind of like the worst part about it.
The biggest thing is that if it does knock you back, you should just go with the flow for a little bit, because otherwise fighting the momentum will get you into the pit.
Yep. So, I mean, us doing actually pretty well with this state. Like, it's not... I think the worst parts have kind of already been done. That's another one right there that he almost hit.
That was good. Yeah.
Like, immediate. That is, like, immediate death.
Hey, Author Blues is through.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah. Fantastic. I'm actually a little surprised that's all it took. I'm really bad at that game, though.
Yeah, it's just, there's a couple spots on it. The one where you have to jump with the really tall spikes, right, is going to get most people. and then just not paying attention and hitting some of those other ones, that's what's going to kill it.
Okay, Author Blues is a little... He has an issue where none of his controls saved. Well, you know, he's ahead, so whatever, he'll live. Oh, Hurting Zone. What?
Yeah, it's Hurting Zone.
Oh, we have Hurting Zone on Melos' screen. Don't be inattention.
I love Samurai Ghost. Samurai Ghost is so weird. It kind of feels to me like in some ways, a both more and less controllable Ernest Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Right, just the way the sword swings and all that go. But I really enjoy it. So,
Author Blues. I love this so much.
The mistake that Author's making, right, on that is just like running like right away into the into the dragon's maw there, because basically like if you sit there and pause for a little bit like in the door without it open, the dragon will just like run off.
Yep. The dragon is so happy. Oh.
So, but like once you figure that out and like get the timings right, it's a very short state.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's through. He got it.
Like he got it. Yeah, we have some really good players here in some really good states. So I expect to see like 7 or 8 of these completed. It'd be great.
I'm actually a little surprised that both of the players were able to get it that quickly. That's one that I made.
It didn't take me very long either.
I just love it. I felt like we had to have it.
Like it didn't take me very long. You know, and the same thing. Like once you either just realize like how can like the ability to like control it, right? Once you kind of figure that out in those states, it's not the end of the world.
Oh yeah. Well,
so Melrose is now going to go up against the Green Demon.
Okay. And there's a
kind
frog.
of the boss here.
Scary frog.
But you can just keep. You can literally just keep going.
Oh yeah, looks like Author Blues is going to try out Cid of Valis.
Cid of Valis is the worst. Honestly, probably in the state, it's probably the worst one.
I think it's probably one of the hardest states in this group, yeah.
Just because you take so much damage, and like he does.
Yeah, he takes so much. Like you have to get really good at dodging.
Yeah, and Mike, it's not necessarily that it's bad. It's that it takes a long time, right? Like you have to be very patient, and so if you're really patient with the game, you'll probably be okay, right? It comes down to being able to avoid or defeat those rockets, and if you can deal with that, you're done, right? That's the difficulty of this state. It's not anything else, and because you don't have anything at a high enough level, it's really difficult.
Oh yeah.
So, Flambeau, Cid of Valis itself is also kind of not a particularly good game itself. It's been on Ku5ogrande before. It's definitely exacerbated because of the states.
Yeah, I'm trying to think with this. Chad is pointing out Author Blues has done a lot of the quicker states, and I pretty much agree with that right now. So it's going to be a little bit slow going. Melos definitely has a chance to get caught up. Melos, though, was asking in Discord if he needs to do this platforming part, and yes! The answer is yes! Gotta get to the blue door. And honestly, if you can conserve your lives a little bit, you know, it'll help make the platforming a bit easier.
I mean, honestly, it's not hard to deal with. Like, you might as well burn a life on the robot that Melos is on now, right? Just because you can just like tank it down.
Ooh. Author Blue's down to 1 hit left, and the boss is almost at full health. Well, yeah, that's... Author Blues has learned the double jump. That probably won't help, but I don't know.
Melrose is really having a tough time with that one platform.
You can do it, Melos! Come on! Okay, Author Blue's got some hits there. Okay, and the Terminator just jumped into the pit, so that's cool. Good job.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what you're hoping for. The nice thing with the Terminator is the AI is not particularly good. So, like, the cases where like things like really matter, you can just count on the AI to, like, you know, not worry about it for you.
If you've never played this, viewers, you need to, because the platforming is so bad. It's so bad.
It's the worst.
Oh, Melos into the pit!
Into the pit!
Oh my gosh.
Like, it was frustrating for me doing it, right? Just like sitting here, right? Without any stress. You know, imagine kind of what they're going through here. You know, we talk about this, especially, you know, when you're picking out stuff like, oh my God, this pack seems a little short or whatever. But then you can see, like, you know, once you start getting under stress, right? Some of these states just become nigh impossible. And not because they aren't doable.
Yeah, it's just like they're racing against each other, you know. And odds are they think the other player is in the lead at this point. Yeah, it's very easy to play mind games with yourself.
Well, and especially here, we're at like 25 minutes. So if you were on pace to like beat them all, you should have like 4 states done right now.
Yeah.
Right. So if you don't have like 4 states done, right? Like, are you, you know, are you winning or losing?
I always tend to think, you know, about 6 states completed is a really decent showing when you are doing the Gauntlet. So Author Blues, I feel like, you know, he's in a fairly comfortable spot right now. Melos may be a little bit behind, but again, has chosen states that tend... Well, okay, the first state was very short, but then the second one, the Sonic Eraser, you know, is a little bit lengthier. So, still technically, you know, can catch up really quickly depending on what he chooses to do.
Yep, I don't think either one of them are out of it right now. I think Off is probably going to clear the state. Off's doing a pretty good job here, right?
Oh,
he just needs to stay a little bit ahead of the game, right? Because you're only doing about, you know, maybe a bar and a half worth of damage every time that he attacks. So you have to kind of be ahead of the game on him on that.
Yep. Okay, Author Blues, can you dodge the rockets? Ooh. Touched his hand. Luckily, touching him is better than getting hit by one of the rockets.
Yep. So Author will just complete this just as a, you know, eventuality. It just takes a long time.
The damage race is definitely going to work.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, no!
Maybe?
I think he's going to do it. I think he's good. Yeah, the boss is dead. And she dances. There we go. Good dance.
But that's still a tough one. So Melos is on Castilian.
Oh, yeah. Look at this cute little dummy. I actually like Castilian. It's fun.
This one's pretty tough. Like, I definitely had difficulties with it.
Yeah, it looks like Mellows just got squished. There are a lot of interesting puzzle mechanics in this, and you have to learn the order of things to do and how to get it so that you can actually make progress in some of these stages. If you see Mellows right now trying to kick that thing to the left, a lot of the platforms that you see here can actually disappear. So like you see the weird bowling ball that was hopping around, that if you go and manage to get to the platform to the right of it, yeah, the bowling ball right there, platform to the right of it will disappear if you land on it. So the thing that Mellows would need to do is wait for an enemy to come by that will knock him down to the next level. Go to the right. Yeah, that spinning green thing would knock you where you need to be. I believe that's how you're supposed to do it, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, there is a deadly cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's just a pain, right? Castilian's gonna take a long time to do.
Oh, yeah.
So, Authazon, Daydream, and Davy. This is like 2 minutes, like, once you know what's up.
Yeah, this shouldn't take too long, honestly.
It's gonna take a while. And it's gonna take a while, because the way, like, it's such a big maze here.
Yeah.
That's not real clear on what you have to do, right? I told him to get out of the, finish the stage, that's it. And so, there's 2 things you have to do in this level. The first one is go get the sword, and Auth is, like, way off for that, right? And the second one is, to get out of this, you have to go fight Sir Lumpy.
Davey.
Right now, if you don't have the sword, you can't deal any damage to Lumpy. Like, at all. He takes 0 damage. You could in theory farm enough javelins and stuff by killing the other enemies to maybe kill him, right? But it takes a long time. So you could in theory do that, but
I think Mellows made a good choice, moving on to a different state.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Lumpy is actually in the game. Lumpy is actually like a bully, and you do no favors by just bullying the crap out of him and the other girls in your class.
I love it.
Probably not really the good guy in this game, but I guess you're slightly better than Lumpy.
No, you've just got ADHD, that's all. I mean, yeah, basically you're a kid who gets distracted in school and starts daydreaming, and that's...
I mean, like, you poke a girl in the eye, right, with like a pencil.
Just because you were daydreaming.
Right, but what I'm saying is that doesn't make him a good person.
Yeah, okay. But it's a kid. Can you really blame a kid if the parents didn't teach him to not stab girls in the eye?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, stab through her glasses.
Through her glasses.
She had it coming. Let me see. Maybe he just shoved it under the glasses into her eye. I don't know.
I mean, but either way, right? Like,
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't ever do like stab people with pencils when I'm daydreaming. I sometimes like thrash about while I'm sleeping.
So what Auth needs to do is basically go all the way down to the bottom, all the way over to the left, and then start heading up.
Yeah, I that's how mazes go. You just gotta figure them out. There's really often, like, you can just follow alongside like the left wall or the right wall, and that will guarantee that you get through the maze at least. Will you go the right directions in the right order? Who knows? Considering that you had to collect some items throughout. Oh no, Melos! He got ya. He ate ya. Don't like when that happens.
So, Off basically got it worked out here.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, and I kind of set this up, right? You know, this is like a 5-minute state when you don't know what's up, and that's pretty close to how Off ended up, or will end up.
Yep.
Because he's gonna try to go, you know, left here, and that's not the way you go. So, you know, he's gonna spend another minute or two at least, like, just digging.
Yep.
Right, you know, but Davy's state is not difficult, it's just time-consuming.
Yeah, I would agree, going through the maze and getting to where you're supposed to go. Oh, Melos decided to energize. You never energize. That's the rule of Space Ace. Energizing is the worst. Okay, Other Blue's fighting the boss, and the boss is dead. He's got it. He's got the pencil.
He's got it. Yep. So you got the pencil.
Yeah.
That we stole from Lumpy by beating him up.
That's it for the stage, right?
That is it.
Okay, Author Blues probably doesn't know that the forest state is done, but
well, he'll find out in just a second.
Oh yeah, he'll find out. Oh, I'm enjoying watching Space Ace right now. Melos, are you gonna get a dodge? Nope. Author Blues about Daydream and Davy. He's like, good that it's done because that made no sense.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the point.
I mean, it makes sense to me, you know.
But yeah, so I mean, it makes sense to me.
The
right?
forest is like the forest of school.
Yeah, Oth's got like probably the 5 shortest, you know, 6 shortest ones done.
Oh yeah. Melos, do you keep energizing? You should not energize. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go, Castilian. Honestly, I would be surprised if either player finishes Castilian. It's a very challenging state, and considering that, you know, they haven't had the chance to play the earlier stages, they haven't learned some of the mechanics that are essential to beating this stage. So they've got to learn fast. Got to wait for the green guy. Green guy's coming. Yeah, Author Blues, it's your friend. What? Author Blues is all... Oh my gosh, okay. Well, there we go. Melos didn't learn that. But there we go. Author Blues through the first section of this stage in Castilian.
Yeah, the green guy is not bad.
I mean, in some places he's bad, but he's not going to kill you, you know?
Right. I mean, he may put you in spots that you can't deal with.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the hamburger almost got Author Blues. Yeah, you want to watch out. It's made of you. It's made of the weird giant-eyed green dude. Now, I wonder if Author Blues has played this before, because it really looks like he knows what he's doing.
Feels like it, right?
Yeah.
Or at least caught on real early.
Well.
Like caught on really early to that green guy on accident. Went, well, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Melos loading up Green Dog. Definitely a worthwhile state to do. It's fast once you learn how to do it. Honestly, even if you don't know how to do it, it's probably going to be relatively fast. Just got to jump at the right time in order to get the height while skateboarding. Like, I don't understand how they did the programming for this, except to say that it is the physics in Green Dog are so wrong.
Don't make any sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, the slopes are basically squares that allow your skateboard to go up or down.
Pretty much.
And simply put, when slopes are squares, that's not good. Oh, Author Blues is through the door at the top. Is that it for Castilian?
That is, yeah. Like, but once you know what Castilian, like, whether he's played it before or once you kind of know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
It becomes a relatively easy thing.
Agreed. Heck yeah, very, very nice for Author Blues. Okay, moving on to the next state. Meanwhile, Melos doing a little skateboarding. Author Blues is pretty much at the point where I don't think Melos is going to be able to catch up, because Author is just destroying these.
And it may be that we see a completion. We'll see, right? The 2 of the 3 are pretty difficult states.
Yeah.
Right, and Sonic, it depends on how well you, like, piece together what's going on, right, as a puzzle game.
Yeah, if you like weird puzzle games, you know, it might be right up your...
Right, for me, it took me, like, 2.5 minutes, but...
Don't be an attention off. Oh my gosh, okay, Melos is through one of the big trolls. Nope. Oh my gosh, I forgot how wonderful the voice acting is in this game.
Oh yeah.
I love Don't Be an Attention. I love Hurting Zone. Everything about this game is perfect. You know, there's like Fire Zone and Water Zone and Hurting Zone. One of them,
definitely my favorite.
It's a good element. The element of hurt.
I mean, so we're at 38 minutes, and Oz got 3 states to go. Right?
Yes.
This is a pretty difficult state. The other PC Engine game is also going to be real long. So let's see where we end up. It wouldn't surprise me if we see Oth with like 8. Right? It wouldn't surprise me if we potentially see a completion.
Yeah. Melos into the pit. Don't load the state because there are checkpoints. Luckily Melos was willing to figure that out. Okay. I love that the frogs in Hurting Zone just latch onto you and like suck your blood. Are samurai ghosts weak to frogs?
I mean, I would believe it. Like the frog at my house, this summer was pretty big. Oh. I bet it could take on a samurai ghost.
Oh my gosh, I saw the biggest frogs I've ever seen when I lived in Brazil. There were so many. Just like each of them. I don't think they were quite... how big? Like a softball.
Yes, we had an American bullfrog that lives in our front pond. That we've seen for the last couple of years, which is great because that means our front yard is minus most mosquitoes and bugs and stuff like that. And my son loves frogs.
Yeah, they're cute. I love frogs.
We go until the frog went to hibernate for the winter. We went to go see the frog multiple times a day just to see how the frog's doing.
I love that. Oh, I just remembered my sister. We had these small plastic barrels that you'd put plants in our yard, and my sisters caught well, I guess I helped too. We caught all these frogs and put them in the barrel. I don't think we realized that the frogs, needed food or something. So that probably wasn't the best for them. I hope they escaped. We couldn't find them later, so hopefully they escaped. Please, frogs.
They escaped. I mean, clearly. That's the narrative.
I'm sticking with it. They escaped.
But, right, the frog that lives at our house has never bit me in the butt and then sucked my blood.
That you know of. Maybe you're a frog zombie.
So does my frog have a name? It was Mr. Frog.
Aw. Okay, Author Blues made it to the little gateway there.
Yep.
So now it's the boss, Green Boss.
All right, so there's an easy way for this. Just keep going right.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Why?
because this particular boss, for whatever reason, if you just keep going right, you get to the end gate, and you can just go into it.
That's great. Well, Author Blues is still doing pretty well with fighting. Yeah, Mellows just got another one done. That was Green Dog, correct?
What Green Dog?
Very nice. Hey, there's the gate. That counts as beating it.
Yeah, see? Right? Yep, game over. You know, we beat it without game over.
Okay.
Oh.
There we go. Samurai Ghost is down. Author Blues only has 2 states left. There is a reasonable chance to have all of these states cleared.
Yeah.
I love that the players are like, it's not really clear for the players that they've completed some of the states here. But, you know, since the goal says beat the boss without getting a game over, and to beat the boss, you get to the end of the scrolling section, or kill him. You know, it's...
Well, yeah, it just says beat all of it without gaming over, right? So you can get a 1-up in there, so you can die, right in the kind of the halfway point, and you beat the stage. You know, right? What we got from Liz was not a...
what is this music?
What we got from Glitch Witch was not a you have to kill him.
True. Oh, I don't like this music.
I'm okay with it.
This is... No. This is like... Well, of course, it sounds like Homie D Clown.
It's not as bad as Homie D Clown.
No, it's not as bad, but I felt like it was. Okay, don't do anything rash, Author Blues. Just get the blue orb in. Yeah, you got it.
Almost.
How is this so bad?
I don't know that it makes sense for a puzzle game, right? But like, if you were gonna play like a you know, like an infiltration game or something like that, like Mission Impossible, right? Like, you know, for a stage where you're just like sneaking through all of that, this is good sneaking music.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree, okay? I don't feel sneaky at all. I feel like I'm farting. And trust me, farting is not good for sneaking, okay? Exactly the opposite. Guess what? Yeah, the new Watch Dogs game, you can get characters who are flatulent, and guess what? It alerts enemies. It's the opposite of helpful.
I don't know anything about the new Watch Dogs game because I have bought it.
It's pretty good. In my opinion, like, it's definitely better than the first Watch Dogs, and I didn't play the second.
So, Off is really struggling here, right, to like clear the middle.
Yeah, I can't really blame him. So,
Off may sit here for a while just because of the way this plays. And at the same time, Mellows doesn't know that he has to go get the sword.
I'm completely fine calling him Melrose. It's a good place, so I've heard.
So what's the goal on the left? For Sonic Eraser, it's to get to round 9.
Basically, he needs to beat this stage, and that counts.
Yes.
But why would you do this? Okay, I'll stop complaining. Corndan, I'm gonna stop. No, never mind. I hate this.
You're never gonna stop complaining.
No,
right?
This music is so bad.
You make your career on complaining.
It's true. I'm a professional complainer.
So what constitutes beating the stage in Sonic Eraser? You see those flashy green, the green rods with like the rings like going around? You have to clear all those off the screen.
Yeah. You know, like any good Sonic game, you have to clear the rings. I guess. I don't know.
So Melos is gonna get pretty close here to getting to Lumpy, and then have no idea why he's not doing any damage.
Yeah. You have to switch to the sword, right?
You have to switch to the sword.
Okay, Lumper. Oh, it is Lumpy / Lumper. Oh, that's a game over for Oth.
Okay, so Melos equip will be an easy clear. Melos has got it right there.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, they had questions. There was a question in chat. Let me go ahead and clear Davey. We've got 8 Author Blues, 4 for Melos. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am sorry that we have to listen to this music. So Author Blues asked if they get any hints about how this game works, and essentially the answer is no. But if only we could, so that we could finish this state.
We've definitely had games, right, where and Oth knows how this works. He beat a level up front.
Like, Dr. Robotnik should have, like, stuck to being evil, you know? Shouldn't have become a musician. Okay, he just didn't know how to compose.
Like, yeah, Oth's real mad about this.
Oh, well, so am I. Probably not as mad as Oth, but... Author Blues loaded a state?
It's the level beforehand. Like, I don't know why. He was doing fine.
Oh, okay.
So basically, he just started over.
Yeah, that's... interesting choice. Melos is trying to complete Terminator.
Oh,
no! Honestly, though, I think Melos is gonna get it this next time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's just...
Right, and I think Melos will get Space Ace. Right, and then...
I think Melos will get Samurai Ghost before Space Ace.
Maybe.
I don't think Melos is gonna want to go back to Space Ace. There we go.
I mean,
round 7 done. Author Blues using some pause strats, but the time still goes down. That's kind of cool. The timer still goes down even when you're paused. So that's not what pausing's for, video game. Wow.
Well, I mean, you know...
Pew, 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 pew.
You're right. This would absolutely feel at home and homey, to be honest.
I told you, it's totally Homie D Clown music.
I mean, I think it's better than Homie D Clown music, but if you like replace like the music in like the sewers, right, when you're gonna go get on the train with this, it'd feel about the same.
Yeah, I kind of would agree there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Author Blues, you had a good opportunity but lost it. Oh. Okay. Well, puzzle games are hard. I think that's the lesson of the stream today.
No, well, I mean, I guess
that was good.
Yeah. Now he's just gotta.
Oh, Terminator is down on the right. Very nice.
Terminator is down. Now, there we go. Oz got that state done.
9 out of 10.
It took him like 10 minutes to do.
Yeah. Please switch. Please switch to the last game, Author Blues. I can't handle this anymore.
I don't think he's going to complete the last game, though.
Please. Okay, there we go.
Which I hate this music.
Yeah.
I think Mellows is kind of doing the same damage race that Oth did. I think it's going to work.
I think so. Honestly, Melos is getting a lot of good hits in here. And yeah, I think
Melos has got it timed better, I think, than Oth did, because you can do some damage on the head. Right, when it opens up the fire. Show.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh. I think Melos can still do it, but took a lot of damage with that hit.
Guy, right, to take.
Oh no, so close. Oh, this music is so much better.
Yeah, the music is good.
So, just so everybody knows what you're watching on Author Blue screen is Ku5ogrande Shada for the PC Engine. No one can stop me. Wahaha. Blech. Successfully cross the bridge to the northeast of your starting point. That is the goal.
Kill that guy. So there's a couple things that you'll want to do. One is figure out what the heck saving is, because you definitely scum that game.
Oh, yeah.
Oth is yelling at us in Discord, is this highlight again?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Well, not quite exactly highlight, but... Oh, he did fine on super highlight. He can deal with this.
This guy, I believe, Mike, it's a big, I mean... It's a fun game. I mean, honestly, this particular game, I really enjoyed. It kind of plays like Highlight. If you played Highlight before, you know what's up.
Hey,
really, the key.
Melos is through another state.
Yep.
Very nice. Honestly, Melos is closing the gap a little bit. I don't think there's going to be enough time, but Samurai Ghost is definitely the way to go here.
Yeah, I think Samurai Ghost or Space Ace.
Yeah, honestly, I would do Samurai Ghost, then Space Ace.
Probably. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think both of those states are long enough that... Right, I don't think he's going to...
Not enough cash, too bad. That's not my problem.
Not my problem. I love it. Yep.
What an attitude from that guy.
It's 110. Right, the easiest way is go murder some other people so you get to 120, go get the armor, and I think that is basically sufficient to kill the guy.
Do you just walk into enemies to kill them?
Yeah, it's just like Highlight. It's bump attack.
Okay. Do not like these fish enemies. 120, he's buying bamboo armor, very nice. Anything else? You have no money.
Mike's right. You might have to level up for. I mean, I went and to go get a bunch of armor, or a bunch of money for armor. So I may have leveled up and not even noticed.
Oh, this music's too good.
Does this have damage where you don't take damage if you hit them off center? No, it does have the Lagoon health restoration. Just sit there.
How is the music music this catchy. It's so good. So, oh, that is a game over for Author Blues. Not really too bad, though. Does it save that you had armor?
If he saved after getting armor, then he's got armor on.
I don't know. Okay, there we go. Save game. That is a gross password. Okay, Space Ace going on Melos's side.
I mean, either way, I don't think either one of these competitors, like even loses here, right?
Oh yeah,
he's gonna lose. There's no way he can complete all 4 of these in 3 minutes. Like putting in 6 is still really good.
Yeah, he might be able to get 1 or 2 more in the last little bit. Space Ace is not long.
I mean, Space Ace would be the one to go through, right? Like,
just stay to the right and jump. Stay to the right. No, Melos. He had the right idea. Oh, sad day. Yeah, Author Blues is really trying to get this clear here, but unfortunately,
he's not gonna get it.
Taking a,
I don't think he's gonna get it.
I don't think he will. But it looks like his max health went up a little bit. It's a little bit hard to tell when you actually like get a level. If you sit still, do you regain health?
Get health back. It's just like playing Lagoon.
Oh. Well, that's fair. That's exactly what, players racing each other are going to want to do, not do anything.
Yeah, isn't it? I mean, I wanted Lagoon.
Okay, good hits from Author Blues. Melos is doing this as well. Giving up on Space Ace. Good idea. Oh no, dropped your hoe. How could you drop your hoe?
Well, it happens sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, at times. Oh my gosh, this has been a really fun Gauntlet. I love the Gauntlet so much.
And I think, honestly, where Auth is at, right? I think if you just sit still and get health back, I think it would be close.
I think so. Like, we've got 30 seconds left. Ah! Okay, here we go. 5 seconds left, and I think that is it. Yep. There we go. The Gauntlet number 2 is over. Everybody, we had a wonderful showing. Both of the players put in a lot of work. Author Blues, though, managed to clear out 9 of the states, almost getting a full board clear. Melos got 6 out of the 9. Almost got a couple of these as well. That was a really good showing.
Yeah, on both sides, it was a really good showing. These states, some of these are not easy. Some of them are just there to be time-consuming.
Oh yeah.
Some of them are kind of, sort of impossible.
Yeah, this was really, really fun to watch. Hello, Author Blues. Hello, Melos.
How's it going?
Going great. I really enjoyed watching this today. You both did a lot better than I expected. Yeah, Author Blues, of course, got the home run here. That was nuts.
What is going on with Makai, Hekend, and Shada? What is?
What is what? I mean, it's a East knockoff, right? Or Hyde Light knockoff. I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah,
Well,
it is Hyde Light.
But he doesn't let you walk across the bridge.
Oh, so you have to kill him. You got to go get another level and get the armor. Get him in
So I was on the right track then.
Yeah.
So just having the armor's enough?
I think you have to get a level 2. I think when I tested this, I got the level just like screwing around because I didn't know what else to do, and then went and bought the armor. Mike Uyama, who did a lot of testing on this too, said you absolutely need the level 2. The armor and the level have full health, and you'll get through with like 2 hit points.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Wait, why does this say loser's bracket? Have I had this? Oh my gosh. Okay, it's winner's bracket. Nobody's eliminated. Maybe that's why I put loser's bracket. No one's eliminated today. Yeah. Question: were there any states that really were a struggle for you personally, Melos?
Oh, Space Ace. That giant thing. I had no idea what to do about it.
You were on the right track. If you just jumped a little bit sooner on that giant thing, you'd have been.
Really?
Yep, you would have gotten it.
I even tried to do that, but I guess I just was waiting for something.
Oh no. Yeah, it was the right idea. It just didn't quite work out. Author Blues, were there any states, I mean, obviously, beside the last one, that were confusing or frustrating for you?
I mean, Cid of Valis, the only way I could figure out to beat it was to cheat.
Basically, it's a damage race because you have like good armor, but you don't have good weapons, and so you just kind of have to damage race it.
Yeah, generally at that point in the game, you do have a higher weapon level, but you know, for the Gauntlet, sometimes you get put in situations that should be impossible.
Well, I accidentally discovered that touching the boss, that touching the boss did less damage than getting hit by a missile, so I just ran right at his fist every single time he shot missiles at me, and that worked.
The Melos did was that it doesn't show it right from like an iframe standpoint, but you can shoot him in the head when he's launching rockets.
Yeah, so Melos tanked the rockets, but still was dealing damage. Enough damage, it's a little bit of a faster strat. Took a little bit longer to find that strat, but it worked. Yeah, honestly, were there any of these states that you really enjoyed? Any of them that stood out to you?
Castellian was interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Did you play it?
Have you played that before, Off?
I think I've seen it one time before. I've never paid much attention to it, though. Why?
Because you cleared that ridiculously fast.
I could not for the life of me figure out what I was supposed to do with that. I knew I could go up and kind of fall sideways and stuff, but...
So what
the only thing...
once you get up that first elevator, you stand to the right and let the green thing knock you down a level, and then you can just, like, run.
Yep.
The green thing knocked you down a level? Oh my god.
Yeah, I discovered that accidentally when I was trying to shoot at it and it hit me.
I just thought it killed you because I was on the first level when I got hit.
Yep, if you're on the lowest, it kills you.
Oh, that's irritating.
From what I figured, it seems like most of the things just knocked you down, just varying distances.
Yeah, like the purple hamburgers knock you down like half the level.
Mm-hmm.
So they're...
Because I got hit by them several times.
Right, yeah. They're really fatal early on, but like once you're at the top and you know what you're doing, not so bad.
And how below is that Samurai Ghost one?
Oh, I love Samurai Ghost. It looks so janky.
It was... I liked it, but it felt so long.
So you were most of the way through it, right? A little bit past where you finally gave up on it. There's another gate you go through that gets you to the main boss, which you can either kill or just keep running to the right and run through the gate.
Yeah,
Wow.
Author Blues managed to do it that way. I don't think he realized that's what he did, but he did.
Well, that
Yeah, I wasn't
explains
trying
that
to.
one.
When I saw the gate, I realized it was probably going to take me to another level, and I was very worried that if I touched it, it was going to be like, nope, that doesn't count.
No, we're okay with it.
Yeah, that counts as beating the boss, yeah. I am really glad that we had the Atari game in there because Dragonfire, because it's just so ridiculous.
That game was cool, but I cleared it in like the first 30 seconds.
You either
Yeah.
What we found in testing it is either you keep hacking yourself up on it, right? Not thinking about the dragon, right, and just sitting there, or you're done in like 50 seconds.
Yeah, and it's
And
usually...
sometimes that's how they go.
Yeah, both of you got through it relatively quickly. Author Blues took maybe double, triple the time, but still, not
Yeah,
really
double
a
or triple
huge
of
deal.
apparently 30 seconds doesn't sound like.
Yeah, Author Blues, you really need to up your Atari game.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh my gosh. Anything else? Any other thoughts?
If I hadn't played Daydreaming Davy in a previous Ku5ogrande, I'm not sure that I would have remembered how to jump in the game.
Same.
I didn't put that in the controls. I figured you guys would figure it.
I also had it previously and remembered it from that.
Wait, you both had it in Ku5ogrande? Oh, that's perfect. Of course you had to play it then.
I think it had to have been in a Gauntlet as well, because I remember it also being a very short challenge.
No, I had the full game.
Yeah, I made Mellows play it. You probably either had Mount Olympus or you had the dragon fight.
I think it was the dragon fight. I remember it being another foresty stage.
Okay, then it would have been the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
I remember something like I kept falling into the ground or something. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, it was definitely the dragon where it has like the random hits, and then you have to go through hell and it kicks you back out.
What a game.
good game.
Oh. I
What a very
love
cool
Daydream
game.
Davy, but yeah, it's got some problems. Well,
Every time I see Daydreaming Davy, I think Sunday Fun Day, and I'm always very pleased to find it's not that.
That's perfect. Well, I think that's it for this match. Thank you both. Mellows, you are still in the tournament. You're just going to be duking it out in the losers bracket. You've got one more gauntlet waiting for you.
Good, because I really, really enjoyed that. I joined Kuso for two reasons, because a bunch of my friends were in it, and because I saw a gauntlet match that I really wanted to play. And today I got to do both of those, so I'm happy.
Aw. Well, I'm really, really glad. Thank you, and thank you, Author Blues. I'll see both of you later in Corn Dam. Fantastic gauntlet. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Well, everybody, this is Ku5ogrande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. We have one more match for today. I'm going to run to an ad so that I can refill my water bottle. If you would like to support the channel, feel free to drop a subscription, follow, share with your friends, or frankly, think about joining up later because we're probably going to have sign-ups towards the end of the month, beginning of next month. So keep that in mind. See you in 1 minute.